Okay, we are testing live on YouTube. This should be streaming live on YouTube. Today we're going to talk about ancestors and ancestry. So just going to check that this streaming is going because we've been having some beautiful tech fun as we started. And I will... Yes, we're good. Okay. So, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, our ancestors. Yeah, I will start talking about myself, my life, when I became more aware of my ancestors. It was when I had my occult transformation in 2012 and 13, and I started meditating, taking care more of my inner self. And from there I start getting to know more about this, because before that I was just, living my life, like working and have relationship with the people around me, and yeah, that's it. But after that I started getting in touch with more with the spiritual life, and I've been to some process to get in touch with my ancestors on the feminine side and the masculine side as well. And it was very important for me, and I could feel how they are here for me, supporting me, because I didn't know how it was, we say behind the curtains. How it was that, how our ancestors hold the space for us, and they are here for us, especially now that from my perspective we've been feeling this change in the world, the change inside everyone that I know, that I'm aware. It's willing to go deep inside and change what's inside first, and then to feel the change outside in the world. And when I went to the process of touching this side, to get in touch with my ancestors, for me was really special, because I'm very visual, and I could see that they were there for me, and I could feel the energy around me, and how I could be myself here, and how they are very proud of me to be here and making this change in me first, and then to spread this in the world. And on Friday I will give as a gift for women, mothers, a session that is the Feminine Ancestors Integration, so I can share this with them as well. And I'm very excited for this day, to get together and shine our lights together, and let's see how it's gonna be. I'm very curious and excited, and I can feel already in my heart beating to see everyone there, to feel everyone's energy there together, doing this beautiful work. And for you?
So, I grew up in Ireland, and a lot of the ancestry in some of the parts of Ireland has disappeared. Some of it got removed, let's say, burned, some of it. So I don't know a lot about my DNA heritage ancestry. Definitely not very far back. Even like as far back as great-grandfather is sometimes not even well known. So interestingly, I don't know a lot about specifics about the ancestors of the blood, but I suppose the ancestors of this land is very strong within me. The land of Eru, And this trip back to Ireland, we've been guided back to the spiritual centre of Ireland at Uisneach, County Westmeath, which is said to be the burial place of the goddess Eru, which Ireland was named after. So I'm very connected with the ancestry of this land and the history of this land. And I suppose my ancestry, I connect more with my star ancestry. Our ancestry of our star brothers and sisters, something that comes very strongly to me and has come very strongly to me. And the funny thing to think about it is that they're not actually ancestors. Just getting ringing in my left ear as I say this, because when we go into these higher realms, we realize that there is no time and there's no ancestors or descendants, is it you call it? Yeah. So they're all existing as one. But when you're able to look from a higher dimension, you're able to see these all as one. So looking at it from a linear thing, we have all of our ancestral DNA, the humans that have lived through lives on Earth and given us the opportunity here. But also we are seeded from the stars, we're seeded from higher dimensions, we're seeded from other planes of existence. And those beings and that awareness is more aware of themselves as all one, as all now. So it's an interesting way to see. I would like to know more about my blood DNA, but physical records, a lot of them, it's not so easy to get in some places. So we'll have to go into the subtle realms as well for that. But we've been meeting with my family, my immediate family, since we've been here. That has been good, and I enjoyed hearing some stories from a local guy about a man 300 or 400 years ago from here. That was interesting. Not a direct descendant or anything like that, ancestor, but I like hearing the old stories. And then I was also hearing some of the, as with Ireland always, some of the stories that are not so fun, like about the famine and stuff from in the 1800s and the massive drop in population, which is also within the DNA, of course. So yeah, star ancestry and the blending of the two, and what we can learn from both, because it's not just about one. On the door of that the famine village in Donegal, where we visited, it says those who don't, I can't remember exactly what I said, those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. So we can learn from the past, of course, learn from our own mishaps and mistakes, but I do feel the same connection as well, that they're very much the beings that have gone before us, physically and even non-physically, are all very much here, very much with us, and very much benefited by our awareness of them and what they have went through, and how we can learn from what they experienced, and how we can tap into, this little fly
came to kiss us. Saying, I'm
So,
here.
yeah.
I'm your ancestor.
They don't live very long, eh? So yeah, it's interesting. Little fly. I'll pass it back to you and get more kisses.
Yeah, for thinking about the ancestors, like Martin described, I think it's for me is the feeling, because as we say, we are one. It's like we are one cell, and we are all connected, and if the center, that at the moment is you, because of your awareness, you're there in the center, you are doing your work, you are willing to be open, to see the love that you are, the light that you are, and to find this light, and to be open to feel this energy that we really are one. I think is very important, because we are touching them in a way, because we are all connected. And if we see, then everyone is our ancestors here as a human being and as other beings as well. So it's very, for me, very, how can I explain? Interesting and beyond our words and our mind. And yeah, I love this explanation as well, because when I had my experience was a lot of, I can say, ancestors around me, that I could feel them, and it was just a feeling, not a conversation, the feeling. We didn't need to talk in words, just to feel, and we knew what each other was feeling and guiding, and bringing their wisdom in every way, in every part of ourselves. Yeah, I think it's very, very special. And I believe as well that sometimes it's hard to go there, because what I see, like with so many things that we want to do to ourselves, to go deep inside, sometimes we are so afraid to see this side, our beautiful side. The light is so strong that we can feel a little bit afraid, but then when you go through that fear and really get in touch with this part of yourself, it's so magical and it's so worth it as well. Okay, I think we have I have a message here on the computer as well, and from Martin on the computer, saying that we have a few more minutes before it stops, and I think a message from our ancestors. So let's see.
Greetings, dear ones. We are Ananda. We are your friends and teachers, and we are here with a message of love. We come through at this time by invitation. We come through at this time to speak to you of what you know of as time, to speak to you of the unique gift you have of this finite perspective, the ability to collapse the infinite into a finite expression that you call your life, your lineage, your family, your history. This gift and this ability of consciousness to bring that which would seem chaotic into coherence, that which is the all of everything, every possibility, every potential, every aspect of life condensed into one unique perspective. The gift of this you will see only when you expand, only when you look as to what it is to be human, what it is to have this finite expression of birth and life and what you call death, and the continuation of your ancestry and descendants, and the continuation of your life story, even when you seem to remove your life force from the body. For every thought, every word, every act, every look, every interaction, every sharing of energy is forever, and it lives on through the story of the lifetimes, lives on through the story of your families, your descendants. As the stories of your ancestors lived through you, the stories of your descendants will be lived through your experience as you're alive in their heart, as you're alive through the stories that you have left, through the impact that you have been a part of. So remember that as time does not actually exist in the way you experience it in the human realm, you can use this tool in a way that allows you to experience your magnificence in a way that is not possible in other dimensional planes. So use this gift of time, use this gift of experience and expression through a finite form and see its gift. Do not look to the past as a far-off place, or do not reach for a destined future. Be here now. Know that you are your own future self, you are your own past self, you are your own ancestor, you are your own descendant, and everything unfolds in the expression and experience called now, here. We share this message now just to remind you, each of these dear ones here present, and those who hear these words, of the gift of your human expression. Go well. Godspeed. We are Ananda. We are your friends and teachers, and we leave you in love. Oh my God, we weren't expecting that.
And it is so beautiful, and I was feeling that would come. Before you start the video, I don't know. It's so beautiful.
Ooh, I was not expecting that. I was feeling like a heaviness before. Maybe that's old energy leaving. So thank you, our dear friends and ancestors, non-physical beings.
A gift. This is a gift for everyone.
It is a long time since I have allowed myself to be the voice of our friends.
Beautiful. Wow. There is no more to talk after that. That is the message that I can feel.
I was receiving so much more than what the words, this is always what happens here, there's so much more than what the words was saying.
I felt the same as well. It's like I couldn't hear anymore, and I was just feeling, and really beautiful, really blessed. Thank you.
Thank you. Ciao.
Ciao.